And so that's the lesson. You know what's cool is if you were at a party or something, it would be a super cool thing, like if you're on the beach. You know, you guys are on the beach and just hanging out with your friends, to pull out an acoustic guitar and just go. Hey there, this is Chad Garber. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to play Hunger Strike by Pearl Jam, but I'm going to do it on acoustic guitar, so I'm kind of excited about this lesson because it's kind of like a unique thing. Here are the parts. And so if you like this video and other videos like this, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more and more of these kind of videos. Alright, so let's get into this. First thing you're going to do is you're going to take your E and you're going to down to it to a D. Now, this song is actually played with a pick on electric guitar. But to me, it sounds so much better on acoustic going. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm using finger picking. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is so you down tune the low E to a D, and then you're going to put your thumb, your right thumb, on the D string. You're going to put your right pointer finger on the G string, and you're going to put your right middle finger on the B string. And you're going to pick the thumb, you're going to use your thumb to pick the D, and it's all open right now. And then you're going to use your pointer finger to pick the G. And then you're going to use your middle finger to pick the B, all open strings. And then you're going to go back down using your middle finger to hit the G string again, to pick the G string again. Okay? Then you're going to take your middle finger, at least I take my middle finger on my left hand and put it on the 3rd fret of the B. And then I use my right middle finger to pick the B. And then I'm going to use my pointer finger to pick the G again. And then you go, and then you pick the D with your thumb again. And then you skip the G, and then you pick the middle finger, you pick the B. So the whole thing is like really slowed. And like I said, if you could just do it, just try to get the pattern right, open, it'll be easy to add the notes. So then you add the note. So you... And then you keep once you put your pointer finger on the 3rd fret of the B, there, you keep it on there because you're going to hit it again. Because you're going to hit that again when the last note using your middle finger on the B string. Then you're going to take your pointer finger and you're going to put it on the 2nd fret of the D and take your fingers off all the strings again, play them open so it's the same pattern. And then you're going to put just like you did the first time, you're going to put your ring finger back on the 3rd fret of the B. And you're going to play it just like you did the other one. And then you're going to go back to the first one and then do that twice. And so it's pretty easy. I mean, it's easy, picking's, you can pick it as well. And all you're doing there is you'll pick the same exact pattern. The only other thing you can add in there, when Eddie Vedder is singing, they throw a little at the end of the verse. And so all that is you take your middle finger, slide from the 3rd fret of the B to the 5th fret of the B, back down to the 3rd fret of the B, and then pick the open B, and then go back to the 3rd fret of the B. It's a lot easier to do this one particular part with a pick. But it's a little bit harder to do it when we're finger picking. But that's generally how it goes. Okay, so the next part is simply, since you're already down to a D, you're going to hit the open D and A, put your middle finger over the 2nd fret of both the D and the A strings, and then go off and then back on. And you're going to do this little bend. You're going to take your ring finger, go to the D string, and you're going to bend on the 4th fret. So what I have is I have my pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the G, I'm at the D, and I have my ring finger on the 4th fret of the D, and I just bend that. With an acoustic you might have to hit it twice. With the electric they just go, they just let it slide, but with an acoustic you might have to hit it twice. So it's a lot easier with the pick, that part for sure. And so that's the lesson. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, please feel free to subscribe, hit the like button, and feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more. Thank you so much and have a great day jamming out with Pearl Jam on the beach.